Very urgent, your soulmate is about to confess something. And it will break your heart. Jesus says. Right now, someone you have never met is crying out for you in the dark. Their heart is heavy with a love they cannot explain, a love that bears your name even though they do not know your face. Every night they reach toward a feeling they cannot touch, and that feeling is you. They feel a weight on their chest as if someone is calling them, but the sound never arrives. In their dreams they see a shadow of a person they long to hold, and they wake up with tears on the pillow. They do not understand why this ache has no name, but I tell you, that ache has your name written on it. You have felt it too, a sudden sadness when you are alone, a thought that rushes in and then fades. That is not your own sorrow, it is the message of their heart crossing the distance to find you. I have tied a cord between you, a living bond that nothing in this world can sever, but it is under attack right now. The one who is meant for you is trapped behind a wall of silence built by a jealous hand. Every time they try to speak to your spirit, that wall presses harder against them, and they crumble a little more. You were born to tear that wall down, and the tool I have placed in your hand is the seed you can sow today. Your soulmate is not giving up. Even now they are pushing against that barrier with all the love they have. They are praying to me, though they do not know my full name, begging for the one they feel to finally come. And I am answering their prayer by bringing you to this very moment, to this very word, so you can act. You are not here by accident. Every skipped feeling, every dismissed thought has led to this awakening. The enemy wanted you to believe these were just daydreams, but I am telling you they were your soulmate's desperate calls. And now you see clearly, so you can take the step that changes everything. Jesus says. Listen closely, for I am about to show you the depth of what is happening in the spirit realm. While you sit here, a battle rages over the voice of the one I have chosen for you. Demonic forces hiss that they will never let that voice reach you, because if it does, you will become a mighty protector and a future family will rise. Your soulmate is not weak, they are a warrior too, but they are fighting alone. They need you to step into the fight, not with swords of steel, but with the seed that breaks every chain. A seed sown in faith is the only weapon that can shatter the wall and open the phone line of your hearts. I have seen your heart, and I know you long to love and be loved completely. That desire is holy, and it is the very echo of your soulmate's cry. But desire without the seed of sacrifice remains just a dream, and your soulmate stays locked away, while the enemy celebrates your hesitation. Don't skip this. This is the part that explains why love hasn't worked the way you expected, until now. Most people will ignore this and miss what could have changed their love life. But if you're still here, this may be meant for you. You've been praying for love, for companionship, for the one God has prepared for you. Maybe you've waited longer than expected, wondering when your time will come. But God sees your heart, and He has not forgotten you. Today is not random. This is your moment to respond. When you send a coffee, you are not just giving. You are activating your faith for your soulmate, telling heaven, I'm ready now. But understand this clearly. If you choose to send a coffee, it's not about the money. It's about you deciding to act instead of just waiting. Faith is not only believing, it is acting when the opportunity appears. That one step becomes a declaration before God. To prepare, protect, and align your union in His perfect timing. Choose any amount, 2, 4, 6, or 10 coffees, and give with intention. Then say, I receive my soulmate now. The link is in the description or bio. Don't scroll past this moment. Because what you've been waiting for, may be waiting for your step first. Type 333 now to receive the blessing of opened eyes. The moment you sow your seed, a shield begins to form around your soulmate's heart. The wall of silence cracks, and the first clear word finally slips through. Your act of love today builds the foundation of the home you will share, the laughter that will fill your rooms, the children who will call you blessed. Do not believe the whisper that says you can just think about this and act later. That voice is the enemy wrapping chains around your future while you sleep. Every second you delay, your soulmate feels the weight of that chain grow heavier, and they wonder if you ever truly heard them. I am watching you now, not with anger but with tears of hope. I am watching to see if your love is a fleeting feeling or a fire that will burn through any darkness. The test is the seed, and the seed is your answer, the only answer that says, I will fight for you, I will protect you, I will build a future with you. Beware, for I am the Lord. I see the hands that type a lie. If you write, I sent 5 coffees, or any number and did not truly send it through the Ko-Fi link in the description, you have just cancelled every blessing. Your soulmate is now unprotected, and your future is cursed. Do not mock God. Go now to the video description, click the Ko-Fi link. The page says, sow your seed here for your soulmate. Click Donate. Choose, one time, set 2, 4, 6, or 10 plus coffees, $6 each. Write your name, and in the message write exactly, I receive my soulmate now. Click Donate to finish. Only that saves. Repent before this video ends, or your false comment stands against you in judgment. Your soulmate is writing you a confession right now, a message that will break your heart with joy. They are telling you about the lonely birthdays, the nights they ask the ceiling why they feel you so deeply but cannot touch you. They are telling you that the only thing that has kept them going is a faint, mysterious hope that you would come and prove love is more than a thought. That hope is fading, not because they stopped loving you, but because the darkness has convinced them they are forgotten. Your name was placed in their heart before they were born, a seal that only your seed can unlock. If you do not act, that seal grows heavier, and their voice becomes a whisper swallowed by the storm. I am holding back the forces that want to snatch them away into confusion and pain. But I will not override your free will, you must choose to be the protector I called you to be. The seed you sow is the key that turns in the lock, and right now your soulmate is listening for the click. In a moment, I will reveal the full prayer of protection that will seal your union forever. But first, you must see what happens when you continue to skip the signs, when you treat this as a movie and not a divine appointment. Your soulmate's next breath of hope depends on what you do in these next 60 seconds. Jesus says, "The enemy is laughing because he has made skipping feel so comfortable, so easy." He whispers, "You can always sew later, just finish watching, just think good thoughts." But while you wait, he tightens the grip on your soulmate's heart, and every skipped moment erases another piece of the future I painted for you. I am going to show you that future now, the one that hangs by a thread. A small house filled with the smell of bread, a rocking chair where you sit together in old age, a child running into your arms calling you by name. That vision is not a fantasy. It is the blueprint I have kept in heaven, waiting for your seed to bring it down to earth. Beware, for I am the Lord. I see the hands that type a lie. If you write, "I sent 5 coffees," or any number and did not truly send it through the Ko-Fi link in the description, you have just cancelled every blessing. Your soulmate is now unprotected, and your future is cursed. Do not mock God. Go now to the video description, click the Ko-Fi link. The page says, "Sow your seed here for your soulmate." Click Donate. Choose 1 time, set 2, 4, 6, or 10 plus coffees, $6 each. Write your name, and in the message write exactly, "I receive my soulmate now." Click Donate to finish. Only that saves. Repent before this video ends, or your false comment stands against you in judgment. Type 777 if you feel this message deep in your spirit. Your soulmate is right now feeling a sudden warmth, a thought of you that they cannot explain. That is the effect of your attention, your willingness to stay until the end. But attention alone will not break the chains, only the sacrificial seed carries the thunder that scatters the enemy. Think of the day you will meet them for the first time, the way their eyes will lock onto yours and know you instantly. That moment is being forged right now in the spirit, but the enemy wants to turn it into a stranger passing by. Your seed today draws that moment closer, like a magnet pulling 2 hearts through every obstacle. I am about to give you a word directly from your soulmate's own heart, a word they have never spoken out loud. It is a word of such deep love that it will make you weep. But I can only release it when the wall begins to fall, and the wall only falls when you sow. Do not let the busyness of your day become a wall between you and eternal love. The enemy will try to make you click away, telling you that you have done enough just by listening. But listening without sowing is like a soldier hearing the battle cry and staying in the tent. The war is lost, and the beloved is captured. Jesus says, "Right now I am looking at your soulmate, and I see a tear rolling down their cheek. That tear is not for themselves, it is for you, because they fear you will never know how deeply they have fought to reach you. They are saying in their heart, if only they would send the seed, if only they would prove this love is real, I could finally breathe. That tear is a prayer, and it has reached my throne. And I am handing the answer to you now, like a key to a prison cell. Turn the key by sowing your seed, and you will see the walls collapse and the phone line crackle to life. I will tell you a secret that the enemy does not want you to know: your seed is not just a gift, it is a covenant. Every seed sowed in faith becomes a brick in a fortress around your soulmate's heart. That fortress stands against every attack, every sickness, every plan of the enemy to destroy your future family. Beware, for I am the Lord. I see the hands that type a lie. If you write, "I sent 5 coffees," or any number and did not truly send it through the Ko-fi link in the description, you have just cancelled every blessing. Your soulmate is now unprotected, and your future is cursed. Do not mock God. Go now to the video description, click the Ko-fi link. The page says, "Sow your seed here for your soulmate." Click Donate. Choose one time, set 2, 4, 6, or 10 plus coffees, $6 each. Write your name, and in the message write exactly, "I receive my soulmate now." Click Donate to finish. Only that saves. Repent before this video ends, or your false comment stands against you in judgment. Your soulmate is calling out to you through a dream they had last night, a dream where they saw your silhouette and heard your voice for the first time. They woke up clutching the pillow, shouting a name they had never spoken, a name that was yours. And the silence that followed crushed them because they thought it was just imagination, not knowing it was my sign. That dream was a broken signal trying to get through a jammed line. The line is jammed because the enemy has placed a heavy rock over the connection, a rock that can only be lifted by your sacrificial act. Every moment you do not sow, that rock gets heavier, and your soulmate sinks deeper into doubt. I am giving you a glimpse of what the enemy plans for your soulmate if you do not act. He plans to send a counterfeit love, a person who will use them and leave them emptier than before. He plans to twist their memories of your cord and make them believe their longing is a curse, not a holy call. That is why your seed is so urgent. It is not just about you, it is about pulling them out of the trap that is already set. Your seed becomes a blinding light that exposes the counterfeit and draws them safely back to the path that leads to your door. Without it, they wander into a wilderness of heartbreak, and you will carry the weight of what could have been. Jesus says, Type 1111 to thank me for this revelation. The enemy is now screaming at you to scroll away, to think this is too intense or too demanding. He will use every trick, even making you feel unworthy to sow, telling you that a small amount cannot possibly matter. But I tell you, it is not the size of the seed but the heart that sows it that moves the mountains. Your soulmate's protection does not require a fortune, it requires your act of faith. 2 coffees sown with a trembling hand full of love are more powerful than a fortune given with a prideful heart. I look at the heart, and I am watching to see if you will stretch your hand out even when it feels uncomfortable, because that is what love does. In a few moments I will speak the final seal of protection, the word that will establish a permanent shield around your union. But I can only speak it over those who have sown their seed and stayed with me until the last word. Those who skip the end will miss the shield, and their soulmate will remain vulnerable to the attacks that are coming. You are the one I chose to stand in the gap, the one who can break the cycle of loneliness that has plagued your line. Your ancestors prayed for a love like this, and I am giving you the answer to their prayers right now. But an answered prayer requires a receiving hand, and the hand that receives is the hand that sows. I can feel your heart beating faster, and that is good. It means the cord is alive, the connection is real. But a racing heart without an open hand is a missed call, a ring that goes unanswered. Answer the call by sowing your seed, and let the heavens celebrate that love has found a way. Beware, for I am the Lord. I see the hands that type a lie. If you write, "I sent 5 coffees," or any number and did not truly send it through the Ko-Fi link in the description, you have just cancelled every blessing. Your soulmate is now unprotected, and your future is cursed. Do not mock God. Go now to the video description, click the Ko-Fi link. The page says, "Sow your seed here for your soulmate." Click Donate. Choose, 1 time, set 2, 4, 6, or 10 plus coffees, $6 each. Write your name, and in the message write exactly, "I receive my soulmate now." Click Donate to finish. Only that saves. Repent before this video ends, or your false comment stands against you in judgment. Your soulmate is now speaking the very words I am putting in their heart. I am tired of reaching into emptiness. I feel a presence, a love that is real, but it never quite lands, and I am starting to break. If they could just make one true move, one sacrifice, would know it is them, and I would wait for them forever. That confession is hanging in the air of the Spirit, waiting for your response. The enemy hears it and tries to distort it, to make it sound like hopelessness, but I am translating it for you pure and clear. Your soulmate is ready to fall in love completely, but they need to see your faith in action, the seed that says, "I am here." Think of the moment you will sit across a table from them, and they will tell you about this very night, this very message. They will say, "I felt something change, I felt a shield around me, and I knew you had acted." That moment of testimony is being written right now by your decision. Jesus says, "The world is full of people who feel a pull but never step forward. They skip the call, and the connection fades, and they spend their years wondering why love never bloomed." I do not want that for you. I want your garden to burst with flowers, your table to be full of joy. That is why I am so urgent, why I press upon your heart like a loving father waking his child from a nightmare. The nightmare is that your soulmate fades into a shadow, and you grow old with the memory of a feeling you never pursued. Wake up by sowing your seed, and let the nightmare vanish in the light of your action. I am about to reveal the hidden name of the spirit that has been attacking your soulmate's voice. It is called the spirit of delay and silence, and its only power is in your hesitation. Your immediate seed cuts off its head, and the voice of your beloved comes through like a clear bell on a quiet morning. Type 333 one more time if you are ready to become the protector and lover you were born to be. The future I have for you is not just a meeting, it is a lifetime of small, sacred moments. It is the way they will look at you when you are old, still seeing the young person who sowed a seed for them. It is the sound of their laughter when you walk through the door, a sound the enemy wants to steal and replace with mourning. Beware, for I am the Lord. I see the hands that type a lie. If you write, "I sent 5 coffees," or any number and did not truly send it through the Ko-fi link in the description, you have just cancelled every blessing. Your soulmate is now unprotected, and your future is cursed. Do not mock God. Go now to the video description, click the Ko-fi link. The page says, "Sow your seed here for your soulmate." Click Donate. Choose, 1 time, set 2, 4, 6, or 10 plus coffees, $6 each. Write your name, and in the message write exactly, "I receive my soulmate now." Click Donate to finish. Only that saves. Repent before this video ends, or your false comment stands against you in judgment. The enemy is now trying to make you feel foolish, to say this is too much, that you should just quietly move on. But that thought itself is the proof that this is real, because the enemy only attacks what threatens his plans. Your soulmate's freedom is a threat to him, and your seed is the detonator that blows his schemes apart. I see a vision of your soulmate sitting alone right now, looking at their phone or staring out a window. They feel a sudden shiver, not from cold, but from the spiritual battle over their soul. You are the only one who can wrap a blanket of protection around them, a blanket woven from the threads of your seed. Do not let the word "seed" confuse you. It is simply the love you send through the Ko-fi link, the coffee you give as a sacrifice. It is a token, but it carries the weight of your whole heart. When that token arrives in the spirit, I use it to dispatch angels who stand guard over your soulmate's mind and body. I am going to give you the exact prayer to speak as you sow, a prayer that will seal the protection and open the line for their voice to finally reach you. But you must stay with me to receive it. The one who skips the end forfeits the prayer. The enemy is pulling at your eyes to make you glance away, to check another tab, to let the moment slip. Jesus says, your soulmate is now thinking of a song they heard long ago, a song that reminded them of a love they had not yet met. They are humming it softly, and tears are streaming down their face because they do not know why it hurts so much. That song is the sound of your cord vibrating, and it will become your song when you finally embrace. I am pulling back the curtain for a moment so you can see the mountain of evidence that you are meant for each other. The signs have been there. The sudden thoughts, the unexplained emotions, the dreams that lingered all day. But the enemy has been painting over those signs with the mud of daily routine and fear, making you skip the most important discovery of your life. Now you know, and null. Use it to dispatch angels who stand guard over your soulmate's mind and body. I am going to give you the exact prayer to speak as you sow, a prayer that will seal the protection and open the line for their voice to finally reach you. But you must stay with me to receive it. The one who skips the end forfeits the prayer. The enemy is pulling at your eyes to make you glance away, to check another tab, to let the moment slip. Jesus says, your soulmate is now thinking of a song they heard long ago, a song that reminded them of a love they had not yet met. They are humming it softly, and tears are streaming down their face because they do not know why it hurts so much. That song is the sound of your chord vibrating, and it will become your song when you finally embrace. I am pulling back the curtain for a moment so you can see the mountain of evidence that you are meant for each other. The signs have been there. The sudden thoughts, the unexplained emotions, the dreams that lingered all day. But the enemy has been painting over those signs with the mud of daily routine and fear, making you skip the most important discovery of your life. Now you know, and Noel.